Welcome to today's discussion. Today we are going to look at a question on Organic Chem 1 under separation of fractions of crude oil. The question we have reads, the table below gives information about the major components or constituents of crude oil. Study it and answer the questions that follow. We have the constituents of crude oil together with their boiling points. You realize those fractions that have the boiling point below 40 degrees Celsius are gases. Then we have petrol that has a boiling point ranging between 40 and 175. Kerosene between 175 and 250. Diesel oil between 200 and 300 degrees Celsius. Lubricating oil between 350 to 400. And lastly, bitumen with a boiling point of above 400 degrees Celsius. It is important to note that the higher the boiling point, the more the number of carbon atoms, or the more carbon atoms the constituent has, the higher the boiling point. Roman 1. Which one of the constituents of crude oil has molecules with the highest number of carbon atoms? In this case, you look at the one that has the highest boiling point, and in this case, it is bitumen. Reason? You say it has the highest boiling point. The higher the number of carbon atoms, the higher the boiling point. Roman 2. Name the process you would use to separate a mixture of petrol and diesel. Explain how the separation takes place. Remember, to separate different fractions of crude oil, we use fractional distillation. Fractional distillation is a method that is used to separate different fractions of crude oil. We say during distillation, petrol, you can see petrol distills out at 175 degrees Celsius, and a diesel at 350 degrees Celsius. That is how the separation is achieved. Roman 3. State why it is possible to separate the constituents of crude oil. Remember, the fractions have different boiling points, and therefore we can say each component is a mixture of hydrocarbons, which have different boiling points. Roman 4. Name one gas that is likely to be a constituent of crude oil and write its formula. Remember, we have already seen that those constituents whose boiling point is below 40 degrees Celsius exist as gases, and the first 4 hydrocarbons exist as gases, and therefore you can give any. We have methane, whose molecular formula is CH4. we have ethane with C2H6. We have propane. We have propane, C3H8. We also have butane with C4H10. All those exist as gases. B Roman 1. What condition could cause a poisonous gas to be formed when kerosene is burnt? Explain. If kerosene is burnt in insufficient supply of air, carbon 2 oxide gas is formed, which is poisonous. So we can say burning it in limited amount of air will produce carbon 2 oxide, which is poisonous. Roman 2 of part B give one use of bitumen. Bitumen is used to manufacture tar, which is used for tarmacking roads and also sealing of roofs. Thank you for watching and welcome to the channel. And in case you have questions regarding this particular section, kindly interact with us in the comment section and we shall be glad to address your concerns accordingly.